A lot of times when I think about work, I think about the work that many of us have the privilege of doing when it comes to building our families. Families is sometimes the greatest work that we can engage in. And so when I think about parents or grandparents, you think about your life's work, you think about the work that you did to raise, to create, to bring up your children. I want you to think about how valuable they are to you, how meaningful that work is to you, how much life that work gives to you. If somebody were to ask you to place a value on it, to put a price on it, your family, your kids, your grandkids, like what would you say? This is sometimes the most valuable work that we have, right? You can't put a price on it. I mean, when I think about my love for my life's work, just Freddie and Poppy, I think this is a immeasurable, kind of worth. This is an immeasurable kind of value. There's no price because that's how important that work is to me. And so I want to pause for a moment, whether you're a parent, a grandparent, or don't have kids, I need you to know something that is essential to our life of faith. You are God's work. Paul says that we are God's workmanship. You are God's creation. You are God's life work. You, just as you are, regardless of what you have done, regardless of what you haven't done, God loves you. You are priceless, cherished, treasured. You are God's greatest work. You have value of the highest level, the utmost highest level. And I want you to know that. This is at the heart of what it means to be somebody who has faith, that believes in a God that loves us unconditionally. You are God's greatest work. I think about the way that I feel for Freddie and Poppy. I think about how my heart bursts when they run to me, excited with a smile on their face. I think about how I feel when they're crying or when they're broken or hurting. Or I think about how I laugh and am overjoyed when I see them laughing. I think this is exactly how God looks at us, only way more because of God. When I think about the value of work and the meaning that it offers us, it's important to recognize that we are God's greatest work, full of meaning and value. I love the words that Jesus offers to his disciples in the 10th chapter of John. He tells his disciples and all of us, he says, I came that you might have life and have it abundantly. God desires for his best creation. God desires for us his greatest work to experience the light and the life and the joy and the love, to experience it in abundance.